Welcome back to another cracking lesson. Today we are going to practice our cracking skills on another Crack Me, Target by TDC. This Crack Me is written by TDC, a Dutch person, and is an excellent remove the next challenge. You can download it by going to this link, and the objective is to remove the starting next screen. When this program starts, it will show a next screen. Number 2, when this button recheck is clicked, a pop-up message box appears and you should set it to say thank you for registering this software. The third objective is to set this status box text to clean crack, good job. So the password to unzip the file is called crackinglessons.com and you can download it here. So click on the download button. Cut the file from the download folder and put it in the Crack Me's folder along with the others. Then unzip it. Key in the password, crackinglessons.com. Delete the zip file. Rename the target folder to 07-target by TDC. Now you can open it. Run it, and the first next screen shows. Please register this software for support and you receive the full version. Click OK and the main window appears and the status says NAC not removed. If you click about, it shows you the author, the creator of this Crack Me, also known as TDC, the Dutch cracker. Click OK, and here you can recheck. This recheck button shows this, and your job is to change the text here. So next you can analyze it with detect it easy. Run it, and you can see the compiler used is Masum compiler by Microsoft Assembler, and linker is Microsoft Linker, and the entry point is offset 1000. So you can open use the x64 DBG to open it, and you can see the entry point over here. So in the next video, I will show you how to crack this software. In the meantime, give it a try on your own. Try to use everything you have learned so far. It is a good practice and you should really try on your own before you see the solution in the next video. Good luck. See you then. Welcome back. In this lesson, we are going to crack the software. So let's open it with x64 DBG. Now we are at the entry point. Make sure your option preferences, you uncheck system breakpoint and uncheck TIS callbacks, and also ignore these exceptions. Let's click on the button Run, and the first next screen shows up. And this is our first objective. We are supposed to remove this next screen. So click OK, and the main window shows up. So let's take a look at the next screen again by restarting the program. Click Run, and the text inside here says please register the software for support and you'll receive the full version. So let's look for this string in the column here, and we found it. So there are a few pushes to the stack here to set up the stack for this message box call. So what should we do if we don't want the neck to appear? And that is correct. We should no op this call as well as all its parameters. So let's do that now. Double click on this and make sure you click on the checkbox here and here and just type no op. Inspect the status to ensure that the instruction is not larger. So it seems to be smaller by 4 bytes, so that's good. Click OK. And up here, also need to clean all these so that it will not be pushed to the stack. So let's select all these, right click, binary, fill with no ops. Click OK. So now we can patch this file, file patch, click patch file, give it a new name, call it patch-1, click save, click OK, and now we can open the file and test it. Click yes, yes, and now we can run it. And the patch works. The next screen is gone. So we have solved the first objective. So in the next lesson, I will show you the second objective, which is to change the status in here, as well as some other message box that needs to pop up when we click on recheck. See you in the next lesson. Welcome back. In today's lesson, we are going to continue to the other objectives. So let's continue. Open the target patch1 file. And it asks you to escalate. Yes. Now we are at the entry point. Click on run. And you will see the next screen has not been shown. We already successfully patched it in the earlier lesson. However, the status still shows neck not removed. So our objective in today's lesson is to change this status, and also the button. When we click on the button, it should recheck and change the status. So in order to do that, we can search for this string. Now normally when we search for strings, we will right click and search for current module. Make sure you're in user module before you do this, and then go ahead and click on string references, and it has found all the strings in this module. Now let's look for this string neck not removed. It appears here and here twice. So let's put breakpoints on both of them and see which one hits when we click on the recheck button. So we put a breakpoint here, selecting this, and press F2 to set a breakpoint. And then we select the other one, which is this one, and put a breakpoint here too by pressing F2. So we have 2 breakpoints here and here, and let's restart the program. Click run again. So the first breakpoint hits. This is the start of the program even before we click on the button. So this one is a wrong one. Just remove this, double click to remove this breakpoint, click run again, and now the main window shows. So we click on this button recheck and see if it hits the other breakpoint. Yes, it does. So it paused on this breakpoint, the second one. So if we analyze this code, it is trying to set the text here to neck not removed. And what brought it here? As you can see from the arrow, it came from up here. So it is this jump which came to this instruction to set this neck. So we put a breakpoint here and remove this one. Yes, we are going to analyze this jump. So now let's restart and hit this breakpoint. Restart and run. Click on recheck. So now it has a pause on the new breakpoint, which causes the jump to the bad message string. So this is a string we don't want. That means we should not be jumping here. So at the moment it is jump equal to 0 flag. That means if the ZF flag is set to 1, it will jump. So at the moment the ZF flag is set to 1, that's why it's jumping. So in order not to jump, we toggle this by double clicking, so it toggles 0, and so the jump is not taken, and it's confirmed here as well. And the arrow has changed to gray, so it's not jumping. So now we can F8 just to test our hypothesis. Press F8 and it did not jump. Now press F8 again. There is a comparison here being made. Press F8. We are now here, and another decision is to be made. Jump equal. Jump equal if the 0 flag is 1. So in this case, the 0 flag is not 1. So if the 0 flag is not 1, it is not going to jump. So if it is not going to jump, it is going to show us this bad message. So we don't want to see this bad message. So we want it to jump. And if it jumps, if we jump over this bad message and over this bad message and jump all the way to this instruction, which is the good message. So this is supposed to jump. So we should toggle the 0 flag, double click on it, and so it will jump. So now we press on F8 and indeed it jumps. And here it jumps to show the clean crack, good job. So over here we can press F8 and see what happens to the instruction as we keep on pressing F8, and you can see it continues to, and it finally shows us the good message here. Thank you for registering this software. So congratulations, you have found the answer, the solution. So what remains now is to patch it. So let's go and try to patch this thing. So over here we saw that we should, over here it should not jump. If it jumps, it will land over here, neck not removed. So in order to make sure it does not jump, we have to no op this. So we double click this and we make sure we check on keep size and fill with no ops, and we type in NOP, no op, and click OK. Next, when it comes to this location, it is supposed to jump. If it doesn't jump, it's going to show us the bad message. So it is supposed to jump to the good message. So over here, to ensure that it jumps, we should change this to an unconditional jump. So double click and just change this instruction from a jump equal to an unconditional jump. And make sure you check on this to see if the instruction is smaller than or the same size. Yes, it is smaller than or the same size, which is good. And it should not be larger. If it's larger, then you can't do it. So let's click OK to confirm this, and we are done. So now let's patch it. So click on File, Patch, Patch File, and let's give it the new extension here. Call it Patch 2, and click Save. And that is done. Now we can test it. Let's open Patch 2. Let's run it. There is no next screen. Good. Now let's try this. Click on recheck, see what happens. Yes, thank you for registering this software. And you can see the status has also changed to clean crack. Good job. So congratulations, we have done it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next challenge.